Hi there, this is the second video for Math Foundations Pre-Calculus Polynomials. This, I think, is the place that students mess up the most. Subtracting polynomials seems to be a bit of a bugaboo. So I'm going to give you the tips and tricks that I use. And to me, the magic becomes stacking. If you watch my other videos, I don't use stacking. It's kind of a lot more work. So stay with me, because now I only have one rule. Change the sign. On things being subtracted, not things, terms being subtracted. So that's your second bracket. Well, usually your second bracket. You could have a third. Anyway. That doesn't make any sense. As you stack. Then follow rules for addition. There we go. So it's the same as really before. We're just going to stack and we're going to change our signs. Because when you subtract, it's exactly like adding the opposite. So that's what we're going to do. 14 different ways you can do this. Okay. Yeah, now I'm trying to think which is the best way. I'm just going to go ahead and follow my rules. So when I stack this, now, first of all, I got to be careful to make it, there's n cubed. It's going under this one. Oh, sorry. Let's do it the way we did before. 8n squared. Here's my n squared. Now, here's the magic. I'm going to change that sign. When it goes over here, when I go to stack it, it was a negative. It goes to a positive. And if you forgot, that 8 is a positive, because if there's no sign, it is a positive. So now the opposite of that, there you go. And here's my tip for you. This legit, the most common mistake I make, besides losing my words lately, is I screw up my signs. So before I go any further, I'm going to take a look at what I had in my brackets. It was a plus and then a minus. So the 8 was a plus. Now it's a negative. The 2 was a minus. Now it's a positive. Make sure the signs change, because that's where we all screw up. Now, boop, we follow the rules. 8 plus 2 is 10 n squared. Negative 7 and negative 8 is minus 15 n cubed. So minus 50 n cubed plus 10 n squared. So I switched around. Don't forget to put a plus in there. The other way I've done it is I kind of do this and change my signs at the beginning. I don't know, whatever works for you. Here we go. Let's do it again. So let's try that. So this is just a reminder that this is going to go negative, and so's this one. So I can change, you can change them as you stack, or you can change them before you stack. Just make sure you change them, please. And oh, hey, there's no other 7m. So I guess we won't do that. We got minus 2m to the fourth, and I got another minus m to the fourth. And then I got minus 6 here. Oh, this is a tricky question. So 7m. There was nothing, no more m, so that's all I got. Now I got negative 2 and negative 1 more. It's going to be negative 3m to the fourth. And this is where the trick is. because I'm subtracting, that sign has to change. I'm gonna have to ask my stacking guru how he would set that up. So this one works for me. I'll ask him tomorrow. All right. So if you're feeling comfortable, turn off the video, do it by yourself because it's super passive. And I'm sure I say this in every video, to just sit back and sort of watch, maybe not, maybe flipping through your phone or listening to some heavy music or watching TV as you, no, no. Pay attention. You're investing in your future. This is going to make your life better. So do the work. Okay. So I'm kind of digging this because this is how I used to do that. So that becomes a negative and this becomes a negative. Common mistake is students will change the first number and not the second. Anyway, now I'm going to stack. So 7n to the fourth. Here's my n to the fourth. It's minus 2n4. So this sucker's done. And I've got minus 5 and this negative 1. I'm sorry, it was a 1. Now it's a negative 1. We're going to put that underneath. All right, 7 minus 2 is getting 5 and 4. And minus 5 minus 1 more is minus 6. Ah, it's even in order for us. Ta-da! There we go. Oopsies. I made that messy. So 3b cubed, and this was negative 4b cubed, so I'm going to add 4b cubed. And this was a positive 4b, so I'm going to make it minus 4b4. Oop, add it up. 3 and 4 is 7b3 minus 10b4. And there we go. No, I don't like that. Minus 10b4. Whoopsies. Plus. Is right. There's an understood plus there. 7b3. Good habit. I mean, it's nothing more than that. It's just good habit. Rewrite it all the time. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking up at this answer and going, oops. Minus 3m to the fourth plus 7m minus 6. All righty. We are rocking it. We are making time. I'm going to try it following the directions because the arrows are nice, but it starts like, ugh, it looks kind of icky. So I'm going to take this one. This is positive 2r3, and I'm going to write it as negative 2r cubed. Sorry. And now I have minus 7, so I'm going to put plus 7 there. I don't know. It's kind of up to you. Make sure you just show me some work so I can see what's going on. All right. 3r cubed minus 2r cubed is r cubed. We put the 1 if you want. Minus 3 and plus 7 is plus 4. And my r squared doesn't do anything, so we just bring it down. So 1r cubed plus r squared plus 4. Ta-da! Whoops. Sorry. Keep moving the paper around. I don't know. Whichever method you want. I'm starting to think that my little arrowy thing was getting just too much. There are no other r's cubed. R squared. Almost done for the day. R's, so I don't have to worry about it. R cubed, sorry, r to the fourth. I have minus 8, sorry, 8r4, so I'm going to change my sign as I go. And this was a plus 1, so it's going to be a minus 1 over here. Oop. 6r. Now, 4 minus 8 is going to give me minus 4r to the fourth. Now, what's 1 minus 1? Sorry, what's negative 1 minus 1 more? Or negative 1 plus negative 1? All of that, I think, means exactly the same thing. And actually, careful, it's minus 2. Right? They don't cancel. They'd only cancel if one was a plus and one was a minus. Minus 4 R4 plus 6R minus 2. Almost done. Let's see how this goes. N3s. All right, so I got minus 3n3, so I'm going to put this as plus 3n cubed. And I've got a 3, so I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to go negative 3. And it's this one I have to be careful. We got to make sure when that comes down, it's a negative, right? Because we're going to change our sign. Yeah, I'm really going to talk to Mark who does the stacking. How to write that. 6 and 3 minus 7 minus 2n. So 6n cubed minus 2n minus 7. All right, una más, one left. 8m, so this negative 4m is going to go over here. It's going to become positive 4m. And this plus 7 is going to become a minus 7. And then I got to be careful to remember that that is going to be a minus 5. 8 and 4 is 12m. 1 and minus 7 is minus 6. And minus 5m cubed. So minus 5m cubed plus 12m, whoops, m minus 6. Ta-da! As always, if you want more practice, I have lovely software that I can run off. Probably at least 10 or 50 until you get good at this. Okay, because it's going to bug you this year. It's going to bug you. Well, this is for grade 10. It's also going to be there in grade 12. So you might as well just get used to it and get it done. And who knows what you're going to do post-sec. You never know. Math is never wasted. Have a lovely day. Bye.